But guess what will produce revenue and dollars directly immediately? That's efficiency. And so, yeah, if you already feel like you're on the budgeted hours and your guys are clocking in and out correctly, I don't think it'd be that much work. I don't think for you, tactically, we're talking about spending much time. My office manager for 12 crews could get this done in about 25 to 30 minutes a week.
Wow.
And that's why I took shortcuts like that to make the spreadsheet really easy to fill out, because I cut every corner I could to make this so there was no excuses. By the way, I had your atypical landscape guys, like the guys in the field, didn't speak very good. Like, they spoke gutter English, mostly obscenities, mostly profanities, probably had an IQ of like 87. Well, I could teach those guys how to use a Chromebook and do this calculation themselves directly at, like, both of my production managers weren't exactly the brightest guys on the planet. Kind of dumb. It's okay. They were fantastic guys and I loved them to death and they stayed around for a long time. But within a very short period of time, they could calculate this on their own in like a matter of 5 minutes every morning for 12 crews. And that included writing them on the whiteboard, which was probably 50% of the actual time that they spent to do it, right? And so I just don't think it's a huge investment.
Are you using his P4P platform?
I did not. Shane, however, does. Shane uses Mike Andy's P4P software.
Yeah, I think Marcus does as well. I think kind of pulling this back a little bit too is looking at it. So like basically you basically get your gross margin. So you've got above the line there, your direct labor burden, materials, and subs are the main things that those are going to be the biggest levers you can pull for profit. That fixed general administrative cost, for the most part, isn't the culprit. If you guys were with us at Cocoa Beach with Jim Houston, if you're unaware, actually just passed away last weekend. So big loss in the industry as well. Yeah, Jim talked about that as well. And he's like, from a financial standpoint, we're looking at that direct labor that directly ties into the efficiency. And the cool thing is, once you have that, we can now use some industry benchmarks or guardrails to say, do we fall within these here? And if we continue to like pull that lever a little bit, how much better can we get it? And not even planned, but I actually have it in the scorecard on the other tab here I just pulled up. But that's kind of like what you could be looking at. Like, once that chart of accounts, whether you're doing it with yourself or Cycle CPA, I mean, you're really just going to have your direct labor burden, subs, and materials. You may or may not have fuel, as long as it's consistent. I don't really care.